goodness, what an honor. Brooklyn, and I can't even say in the building, but yo, we always in the building.
Oh,
always.
We in the building.
We pulled
and we rolling up.
Guys, you guys, I mean, we're here for the culture.
Definitely.
Jacina Love, the pull up. You already know what we do.
Yes.
For me,
well, we 237. No place like home.
Catch me on the stoop.
And you know what I'm saying? Today it's an honor to have been pulled up on.
Yeah.
On. Miss Love.
Yeah.
Jacina Love, baby.
Yeah.
Jacina Love. But I'm sorry, that's just a Brooklyn.
I mean, the concept behind On the Stoop, such a Brooklyn thing, right? I mean, right now, brownstones are in the billies. But we grew up on this. Yeah. We grew up on the stoop. We grew up, and for me, I was telling y'all, the pull up, which we're gonna get into later. It's verbiage. Yeah. This is culture for me, is where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Where did this concept begin for you guys? Even before that, bro, what's happened a little bit on where it all began for you, even creatively?
So we all are actually from Bedford-Stuyvesant.
The livest one, huh?
I like that. So, you know, growing up, our grandmother, first of all, came from the South.
Shouts to all the grandmas. I was raised by my grandma.
All the nanas.
You already know.
So she moved up here from the South, and you know, in the brownstone, it was one of those things back then. It was a one family, so everybody could stay there. Anybody and everybody.
Everybody.
Keyword.
Everybody.
Because that's what built culture.
Yes. Yes. So we all grew up there, but you know, get a little crowded. When it getting crowded, we got to go outside. So going outside, it was always a stoop. So you on the stoop, you got one family that got a whole house, another family that got a whole house, another. So we all used to just meet on the stoop, and we would talk about, you know, everything, anything and everything. So what we did was
we didn't do our homework on the stoop.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying. This is like.
I think I might have got in trouble with a couple of girls on the stoop. So you know what I'm saying? The stoop was,
the stoop was our first internet. You know, that's where you found out, you know, what was going on the block. You know, who was outside, who was the new person on the block, which girl to holler at. You know, you had to find out what was shaking in the neighborhood.
Who was the new girl in the neighborhood?
Exactly on that stoop. So you gotta come outside here.
Just for the summer.
Somebody might be here with a family, with a cousin for the summer. Let me find out what's shaking out there. So the stoop was it was comfortable. It's home for us. You know, you come outside and see what's going on.
You know, cause you from right up the block and around the corner, so you already know what the.
Shouts to Williamsburg, Roberto Clemente projects. You know, mine was more project.
The Berg, but it's the bench.
Nah, it's the same thing. No, the concept is the same. You on the stoop, you on the bench.
I went to all my cousin's stoops.
That's true.
I was still on stoops.
That's true.
Because I mean, we talk about stoops from Bay Ridge side.
This
is every piece of Brooklyn where we grew up like this, from Latinos to the African Americans to me it's all one culture.
It is.
You know, and as a teacher right now, I teach in East New York, and I always tell my kids this, I always ask this question, like, I was a girl who grew up in the hood with I was black culture.
Yeah.
Do I get an excuse for certain things? Am I okay to, and again, when it comes to certain words, I feel like we all need to respect each other, right? It's not, and that's not what when I say excuse to be someone, I don't mean it. I mean culture-wise. Is it okay to wear the braids? Is it okay? And things like that really hit culture, not words that none of us should be saying.
But you know I think people get it a little twisted, because you know what I'm saying. Just like race and ethnicity are two different things.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying. So while we all grew up in some of the ghettos, we grew up in some of the slums, you know what I'm saying, we all were one and the same, because we were all poor. It's only when you sit down now, when you put, you know, class, money, to have those divisions, where now you want to sit down and say, yo, you shouldn't be wearing this, you shouldn't be wearing that, because that's not this culture, or this not that culture. But at the end of the day, when we was all on the free cheese line, nobody gave a fuck what you had on or who you was. We all trying to eat. When you went in there with those that paper money, the other paper money, the white one, the white one, not the green.
The shit you needed in a book. You needed the cover. You couldn't spell that without the cover. You need the. Oh, you don't got the cover.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't care if you was black, brown, nothing. You look. So you know, it's crazy. You know, when you look at how, you know, they sit down and they kind of divide the culture. They put in certain things to keep us, you know, at each other's throat. That's the sad thing.
And I love that we came from that time, that culture where we used to lend each other things, right? If Nana didn't have it, the other Nana had it. I'm gonna give you my book this week. Make sure you give me the book next week. Yes. My grandfather owned the store for 54 years, and Marcy Avenue, Brooklyn. He was allowing people, La Borinqueña, Shasta La Borinqueña, who raised families. They would come in there and sometimes they didn't have the book, so they didn't have it. It was like, no, take the groceries for this week. I'll see you next week.
Nah, that's community though. Nah, that's community shit though. You know what I mean? Yes. And that's why he was able to do business there for 54 years. Like that's somebody's whole lifetime right there. That's what's up. And that's how you give back to the people that's helping you, help raise your family. You know what I mean? Like he know what it is. Grandpa knew what it was. He knew what it was to be there. And that's why he like, yo,
I got this.
Poppy said I got this. Don't worry about it. Hold that. Yeah. It'll come back. Yeah, nah, that's what's up. Word. That's what's up that he had a business for that long. Word.
Seriously.
Word.
That was
that's
a
blessing.
That was my whole backbone right there.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And not to say money-wise that you were, you're able to.
Oh my bad. You know, Jolly Ranch.
Thinking about all the free shit I got, right?
Exactly.
He couldn't stand when you saw me and my friends coming down the block every day after school, like.
And you bring the whole crew.
She bringing everybody.
We going to Grandpa's store right now.
So all the friends like,
come on.
We're gonna go with Jacina.
Exactly.
Guys, okay, so back to creativity wise. So, I mean, this is amazing what we're doing here. But what's the background? What led you to this point?
Well, I actually got a little clothing line that it's called Scribbles on Threads, and we wanted to highlight a lot of the dope things that go on in our community. You know, you get a bunch of these news outlets. They always glorifying the bad things that happen in our community. And the thing about it is there's so many dope things that go on inside our community that they don't talk about. So we wanted to highlight the businesses that are thriving here. Like I said, I have a little clothing line. We wanted to sit down and give the opportunity to other guys that got clothing lines to come sit on the stoop with us. You know what I'm saying? Rock out with us. We got a vodka that we actually are part of, that we out there trying to, you know, it's just a lot of things that we think that they don't talk about. They so, you know, they into so much of the negative stuff when it comes to our neighborhoods that we wanted to put a positive spin on it, a different spin. You know, the neighborhood you don't see.
And use those platforms to show it. Use these cameras, audio, everything to express that we've got dope shit going on. You know?
I mean, they take it from us.
Exactly.
They're looking into, from the, again, I'm going to tap into this, from the hairstyles to the way we rock things to the celebrities wearing Timbs, Jordans. The reason why
like that, though.
That's how you do that?
You know what's crazy? They try to put on Timbs. They always get the laces wrong. They always got the shit. They always got the laces wrong. I'll be like,
and I'm gonna be real.
Laced up your joints.
You know what I say to that? You know what I say to that? This is a joke we've had for forever. You got too much time on your hand. If you doing all these fancy things with your laces. No, we get it. We putting them on. Ain't no time for that.
The thing about it is, we are the culture. We have to start controlling the narrative of the culture.
Yes.
And that's the saddest thing. Like, no matter what goes on, no matter how it happens, if we do it, it's dope. It's gonna get picked up. We're gonna sit down. There's a dollar to be made. But you know what I'm saying? The problem is, since we don't control the narrative, you know what I'm saying? There's so many dollars that slip through our hands as black and brown people. And look, we sat down and watched the growth of hip hop.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
right before our eyes.
Right before our eyes.
It's still happening. Like,
yes.
Just even the new, what's coming in. This is happening right before. We're watching this baby. Now this baby's in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I'm looking at it. Going through that stage where you're like, oh, you wearing them tight clothes. You need to know, stop wearing them tight clothes all the time. This is what hip hop is going through. It's going through that era that everybody's like, ooh, too much makeup. Wait, don't do that. Don't do that. Man, but again, this is a blessing. For me, this is Brooklyn. This is culture. This is hip hop. And I say Brooklyn because I'm just a proud Brooklyn girl. You know what I'm saying? But it's hip hop is hip hop. You know, it takes all of New York. So my show, right?
Yeah.
I do a thing where we pull up.
Yes.
We're pulling up. Yeah. But I had to pull up to the stoop.
Yes.
Do a little flip on this.
Because we definitely want to sit down and chop it up with you on the stoop, because there's so many things that you got going on. Because look, I can't wait. I can't wait
till even after this, all the things that we're going to be doing for Brooklyn.
To come up.
Remember that I told you guys this, because community work is big for me.
I was going to
said community.
No doubt.
Yes.
I was a girl who had not so much, the narrative was rough. But the upbringing was community. From aunts, uncles, dance, community senses, things that our kids don't have today. This is what brought me to where I'm at. This is what brought me to my profession. This is what, and we need that. So these outlets, this is what I want. I want that we're so tapped into what it took for us to get here, that we're building to only create what helped us get here, because we lack it. We lack community.
That's why we pull up. That's why we got people like you pulling up on the stoop. That's what the stoop was for us, you know. So the stoop wasn't just, you know, a show for us. You know, we actually lived in the house, you know, from top to bottom at that, you know. And it was always a safe space. We would have everybody come through. We threw parties, we threw barbecues. And when you on the stoop, you know, you talk about everything. You talk about sports. Talk about politics, talk about what happened last night at the party, you talk about, you know, everything going on in the community. So that was part of the reason why we put this together too. And, you know, just like Bro said, we wanted to highlight some of the people, just like yourselves, you know, independent, out here doing their thing, small businesses, just like Grandpa had, you know, people in politics, just not fashion, you know. We didn't want to leave anybody out, so that's why we say, yo, catch me on the stoop, everybody's welcome, pull up, you know, and it coincides with what you're doing. So that's what we're doing today, you know.
And you know, the other thing about it is, this is a family right here. Y'all might not know, but there's some family here. You know, not only are we family with our management team, our podcast and network, but we also family with some of the people that's doing
lavish
this.
Team.
That's right, no doubt.
Sprinter team, we're connecting on
no doubt. Coincidentally, you know, all the dots connected, all the dots connected. And you know, Brooklyn, we that means we got it on lock. That's why we out here. We connecting the dots.
It's real. It's getting real simple. We're making it real simple, And again, I love the fact that there's room for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I feel like this moment right here where I'm interviewing, but I'm pulling up, and now I'm about to get interviewed. Just shows, right? Because there's a different conversation in the Sprinter. There's a different conversation on the stoop. There's a different conversation in the studio. So there's room for all of us. And I'm so, guys, I thank you. And
we thank you.
We're pulling up. Let's go see what this is.
Let's go. You already know what it is. 237, catch me on the stoop. No place like home. Scribbles on threads. Room and band was better than you. And today,
and I like this.
Yeah. Now, let her introduce herself.
We had to pull up on us.
That's right. That's true.
And I'm gonna let her. We had to pull up on us, but I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
That's right. Let her introduce herself.
So it's your girl Jacina Love from Brooklyn. Brooklyn's own Jacina Love. Okay. Pulling up.
Brooklyn in the building.
Y'all know me from the pull-up show. I'm sure you've seen me on This Is 50. I started it all out at DTF Radio back in the days of online radio.
Run down the list.
I did European radio with
Brooklyn. That's Brooklyn.
I gotta get the rundown.
You did a lot. Yeah, you did a lot.
I'm sure you see me with the community work. I call my everything I do, I put it under spread love.
Okay.
It's the Brooklyn way.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have to. I feel like I'm a part of it. It's a part of me, and that's what it's about. So I'm here, Jacina Love.
Well, welcome.
Yes.
Thank you for having me, guys.
No, thank you for coming.
I'm used to being on the other side of things, which we just did.
But you know what? This all we doing is talking. We just chopping it up. So this is just regular. Regular.
It's the regular degular
stuff.
Yeah. That's Brooklyn. There she go.
Now, how you like that drink?
Let me sip.
Okay.
Fancy Plush. Shout out to Plush.
Plush, yes,
I must say, they didn't want to name drop when I was pulling up. You guys will understand later.
But you know what it is? We can't drink and drive. You can't be pulling up and talking about liquor.
Bro, you know you wasn't. You got driven here, bro. Don't try to play us, bro.
They was trying to be responsible, but we definitely did.
Lavish is being responsible. Shout out to Lavish.
That's right, Lavish lives, right?
Shout out to Lavish.
Yes.
So what's up, guys?
Now, as we sat down and talked for a minute, I see you do a lot of community work. You got a non-profit. A lot of people don't get into some of the things that we truly got going on. The non-profit is for prom. What is it? Let you tell me.
So thank you so much for doing the research and checking that out about me.
Thank you for letting me say it.
Thank you for not messing
you
it
said
up.
nothing though, man. You just sitting there with the cup in your hand. I'm sorry.
This is real stoop talk. It is real stoop talk. So it's called Promise Project. Prom-miss, and it's also pro-miss. Now, I would say I started this out 9 years ago. This is all footwork. We're still on the grounds with this. I'm still trying to perfect the nonprofit behind it. I want to be very clear with that. This is charity that came from a girl who was raised by the community. Huge family. Shout out to the Moyas. It's a big family. We're a big family. But at the same time, we were a family that gave to the community, so we took from the community.
Yeah.
The community gave back, and this is what I wanted with this. So the Promise Project, is a project where we give free dresses, free hair, the whole getup. So you get the whole prom prep for free. Now, the dresses, this whole idea of dresses started. I'm a woman who I buy dresses, and if I'm going to a wedding, a lot of times we wear the dresses twice. We won't wear them again.
Yes, that's it.
What's up with what's happening with these dresses?
Yeah.
We're just keeping them in our closets. So now again, I bring that word of community. Let's give this dress, let's give that hand-me-down to the next woman, young lady, young girl in our family that could use it and go out and stunt with it even better than how you stunt with it. That's my idea. I feel like as women, we always gotta look out for each other, right?
Yes.
I'm outpouring now into the gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm bringing that in, and it's different with suits.
Yeah.
To say I'm telling you, I'm revamping every year. Now prom is a thing that girls want to do. No, the dress has got to be $2,500, no less. We're doing the glam. So I also say that to say I'm reaching out to all you businesses that sell prom dresses and get into the community. Understand that this is a tax write-off for y'all at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So let's keep it cute. Let's give back.
Yeah.
Let's help our girls go to prom looking like the Kim Kardashians at the
Yes.
right? Let's help them look like the Shakiras, the Karol G's that they want to look like.
That's right.
So this is what it's about. It started off my group of girls. When I tell you the first year, we collected over 100 dresses. The second year, we collected over 350 dresses.
So
in all gently used, beautiful condition. Oh my God. We've dressed over, I would say now, the 9 years. And another thing, I say that this is the ground up. This is pocket money. This is community money. This is local store. Hey, we're doing a little promise project. Can you give me the coffee today for a cheaper price? This is how I'm working.
You said you collected all these dresses. How many young ladies a year actually get to a dress and go to prom?
Yes.
So I would say in the 9 years, we have done at least 300 women. And for me, that
number's crazy. That
so
could be
now
a whole graduating class right there. You know what I mean?
And we're working with schools that don't even have that many girls graduating. We're taking the 10 girls who are graduating out of the high schools that we're handling in the local areas. For 2020, we gave out baskets. Shouts to Laura Styles, shouts to Garnier Fructis, shouts to CoverGirl, there were so many. Laura Styles reached out to me. She was like, how are you gonna give back to prom this year? And I was like, I'm gonna give out baskets. I'm gonna go door to door. And I visited the 5 boroughs. We were even in Staten Island. Shouts to Staten Island. Y'all not forgotten.
Yeah.
And we gave baskets, and these baskets consisted of hair products and journals and just things to help. I mean, what happened that year was crazy, right? That what happened for that shutdown to happen, for you not to have prom, for you not to have graduation, for students to be graduating, that they had to allow everybody to graduate. So kids that busted their ass to graduate and did what they had to do the 4 years, it almost meant, not that it didn't mean anything, but it just, everybody got a ticket at the end of the year, so they missed that moment. So that was my way of giving back during that time. And again, shouts to Laura Styles. And again, it's just women helping women, men helping. Okay, the research with the suits.
Yes.
It's different with suits.
Yeah,
because y'all could wear a suit and stretch it. We could stretch this suit, we could change the shirts, we could change the tie, we could change the pocket, we could change, right? So it's different with suits.
Yes.
So I need the men to step in and help me with this one.
And shoes. You do shoes and
suits. We're doing everything.
Okay.
We're gonna do haircuts. We're gonna do just the way the girls get it. That's what I'm saying. The girls get everything. They get from head, makeup, shoes. If we have like the works.
Okay. Okay.
The boys might be a little easier for y'all too, I think.
Boys, why?
Because they don't gotta go through makeup and all of that. Not too
yeah,
many
but we gotta get the suits. We can't have the suit y'all wore for. We can't have y'all can't. All right, but y'all not gonna be donating me the suit y'all wore 80 times. We're gonna this narrative gonna have to change a little. That's not just okay. So this is, I'm happy you said that, because gently me is very important when we say that.
Gently used, because I know I ain't wear the suit every day. I might have had it for 9 years, but I ain't wore it every day. I mean, you know, I don't have a problem with
you know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with it, though. I'm with it. You can count us in. All of us.
Yeah.
All of us. We don't have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're
helping
turn
out.
This year.
We don't have a problem helping out and doing whatever it is.
And I feel like
for the community. Your one suit?
Yeah. The one suit. Listen, I got some shoes.
We'll buy you a new suit.
Send your way.
Perfect.
And they got small. He got a small foot size, so it'll work.
You don't have an average male foot size over there.
Yeah.
Average male.
What's the average male?
First of all, I don't know about men's foot sizes.
Okay, he got me. I'm like, what's the average?
What's happening here?
I don't know.
I don't know what that average one is. You gotta ask the nasty boy that. So I don't know. That average. He don't have that average. I don't know what that is.
He tried to just speak it up again.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
He's keeping it right there.
You got it. That's what you're talking about. Yeah.
And again, I missed something very important. As parents, raising our children. High school's expensive. Life is expensive, period.
Listen.
So for the parents that we could help, whether I want to build a culture that we're helping each other, no matter how much money you have. Because girls are like, oh no, it's okay, I don't need the charity. It's not about charity. It's not about, it is about charity, but it's not about charity. It's about helping one another. This dress is just as good as if you're gonna go to Macy's, sis. I promise you. I bet you in Macy's they tried it on they tried it on way many times than it was worn or sweated in, or you know what I'm saying?
Not only that, it teaches people humility.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This is nothing to do with about it being charity or being a charitable thing. It teaches us humility. You know what I'm saying? And everybody talks about things like saving the earth. You know what I mean? Waste not, want not. You know, to have a dress, to have a suit that's actually not doing nothing and benefiting anyone, and you're not sitting down, you know what I'm saying, passing it forward.
It's just sitting in your closet.
That's a disservice.
That's exactly. Let's build that culture that we're just passing the torch. Like, this don't fit me and now it goes to you. Just the way with these industries. You don't fit no more on the radio station, pass it on. Give up the seat. Anyway, that's another topic.
Listen, I was about to say, you feel like
Boy, that's for a minute I thought you were going with royalties or something. Listen, you know, I just heard somebody give back some royalties. So I didn't know that's where we were going with it.
But anyway. Anyway.
Now, are you a journalist by trade, or is this good? You shaking your head? Come on.
Now, I love that you said this. The work I do, the way I study, the way I get into an artist, and I'm talking about I'm watching videos from when they first, I'm trying to find the deepest of the deep. I'm trying to get into who they are. I'm trying to go into the Twitters. I'm trying to truly find who this artist is, where they came from, what they're about, which is where I come up with the pull-up.
No doubt.
Because their stage is their community, where they're from. What surrounds them on a daily is how we understand this artist and where the music came from, where the art came from. So,
which is brilliant. Let's not cut that short. You know what I'm saying? When you sit down and see what molded this artist by pulling up to their neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, actually walking in some of their footsteps, that's ingenious. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
The concept of it itself is fly. And even having them jump in. Come on, let's
jump in. Now take me somewhere that you. Or let's go to a New York staple. You know what I'm saying?
Let's spin around.
So I mean, we kind of went into that. But back to what I was saying, I consider myself a journalist. This is journalist work. Do I have a degree in journalism? No.
But you're doing a goddamn good job.
Doing it.
Dope.
I'm doing it. I got a degree in other things, let's be clear.
But because I mean, while we talking about no degree having, but you are an experienced journalist, we talking about this as 50. We talk. What's the other one now?
So Represent Radio. I did Represent Radio. Shouts to Represent Radio out in London. DTF Radio is where it all began for me.
DTF.
What's the juice? I would say I sat behind. DTF Radio was, well, from when I started, it was AR and Mark DTF.
Okay.
So, I mean, so many people I've worked behind. Rosenberg Radio. The interviews, the people I've sat with. The fact that there's certain people, there's artists that you wouldn't think would get into conversations that they did with me. During 2020 when I did the live with Sean Paul. And I say, and I had to be specific with this. I didn't just say I did an interview with Sean Paul, right? Because the chemistry through a live, hearing him sing, well, sing for them, baby. This is what a journalism degree is going to get you. I know people who are in journalism who
never got the opportunity.
Are just doing a lot of this or a lot of this, and they're not living what I'm living. And no shame to them either. But I feel like
it just hit different.
And then it's you know, the degree is cool. the degree is cool, but it's a certain passion and love. Like, you know, sometimes you get a lot of people that they get the degrees, they don't do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they don't get to go in, and it's not passionate. This is a passion of yours, and you're doing a hell of a job. Hell of a job.
Thank you.
Like,
I mean, not to say, you know, Channel 7. I say that's like the end goal for me. If the industry stuff, once that dies out, I'm gonna be on Channel 7. Like, what happened?
What's her name? What's the street soldier name?
Lisa. Yes, Lisa Evers.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready to intern.
Yeah. Lisa. Holla, Lisa. Holla.
She's the OG.
Yeah, she's the OG out there too.
Telling the real stories.
Yeah. She
Coming to the hood. She in that hood.
Nobody doing that.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it though, there's such a disconnect with, you know, the world media versus what's going on in our neighborhoods that we actually have, you know, come up with, seeing, experienced, and they don't tell our version. Like, the crazy thing about it is no matter what you say, I don't care where you claim the music is from, who started what, where it's at. The music was the language of us. Rap was the language of hip hop, which is our community, our culture. So, you know what I'm saying? To sit down and hear them tell those stories about certain things when it comes to their songs, you know, somebody is trying to get it out there. We just doing it a different way. We doing it a different way. We out talking to the people, chopping it up with them, pulling up on them.
On a stoop with them. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a different thing.
Well, with all that being said, listen.
I like that color.
And it goes with me today.
Because you from where we from. You know what I'm saying? And you're dope as dope.
Shout out to Williamsburg.
The bird. The bird.
The
bird.
Oh, is the real, what she said?
The
She said the
original.
original.
The
The original Williamsburg. That's that Commodore movie theater.
Yo,
You know what I'm talking about.
Yo, I saw the Little Mermaid at the Commodore. So for those that know,
Whoa.
You know that price was right.
We watching movies all day.
I know that price is right.
Cats, rats, everything in there. We watching movies all day.
Catch me on the stoop, baby.
237.
No place like home.
Place like home.
Yo, guys, thank you.
Thank
What
you.
an experience. This felt like family.
It is.
This is home. This
It
is
is.
home.
It is.
Shouts to y'all.
Yeah.
Yo, we pulled up. We pulled up on the
Just dropped them for us.
Oh yeah.